making the same mistakes I made yesterday. I keep hurting myself the same way. I am been away all night.
Hey y'all, hey.
Hey.
Hi. Welcome to Unicorn Straight No Chaser, the NightCap edition. Okay, yes, you're still coming for the shenanigans and staying for the debauchery, but during the Unicorns Nightcap, we discuss all things pop culture, nerd culture, social media, and everything in between. With me, I have my fellow unicorn as always.
Hey y'all, Tokyo T here. Welcome to the NightCap.
That's all you gotta say. That's all you gotta say.
That's all she got. That's all she got to give.
That's all she got to give. Come on, soft dime daddy. You make up for the energy she lacking, honey.
Clearly, I'm going to have to. Let me just crack one open real quick.
Hey, that's what I love to see.
Just
Thank you.
Residential soft dom daddy here. Hopefully, y'all having a good day and you made it through the hellish fire, which was yesterday.
Yes. Yesterday was a whole lot.
Armageddon was upon us.
I see you
Lungs
got
are
your
burning.
testicles out.
Yeah, I gotta feel myself. It's hot.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie, I don't got no bra underneath of this robe. And I really just want to air my titties out, but
Oh, it's real.
I don't want to get us kicked out off of Twitch because that'll be the first people to block us. So I'm gonna keep them in a day. I got a different table to keep them.
I have to get the pasties out. Just in case.
Exactly. Hey Sal,
Very coarse. And it's not like all peasy. It's very coarse.
got the taco meat going, baby. Of course, I am Siren by night, your queen of extra. Your Salt of Shenanigans, your diva of debauchery, and the official HBIC. I don't know if y'all know this, but my voice sounds a little bit off because I am very, 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 very sick. But I'm still here. So since I'm here sick, struggling, trying to bring you laughter and a good time, if you like what we are bringing to you this evening, send us poor struggling content creators some stars so that we can continue to bring you more content like this, okay? Also, let's do a little housekeeping. Thank you to our editor, Just the Best, not our Lord and Savior, but she's always
Just the best.
on time, okay? And I am the executive producer for this show, along with our co-executive producer, Mr. Brown. If you have a podcast, but you are not gaining visibility, if you would like to do a podcast, but you don't know quite how to start, we can help you with that. So please slide in our DMs or comment below, and we will hit you up after the show. We can help you with that, okay? Additionally, we are an actual podcast. You can listen to us, the audio version. We can find us on Anchor and Spotify. Okay? Don't get in trouble at work, but we definitely will give you your 7 chuckles that make it through your 8 hours. All right? So tonight we have a lot of different subjects to discuss. We're going to weigh in on some of this mess that's been going on in the news and on social media. Let's start off with DC Young Fly and Jacky Oh. So recently, I'm not sure if y'all are familiar with the comedian DC Young Fly. He's on the Cannons, Wild and Out. He ended up getting into a relationship with one of the Wild and Out girls. They were not married. However, they were romantically involved, and they have 3 children. She just passed away at the age of 32 years of age. because she was getting a mommy makeover. Their son, I believe he just was born in 2022. I'm not sure of the month, but she decided she wanted to see Dr. Zach in Miami to get this mommy makeover, and she ended up passing away. They believe that it was due to heart failure, and that she probably hadn't really fully recovered from giving birth, because as women, we do experience a lot of things. When we go through childbirth, our body is not the same, and she probably really wasn't ready for the full magnitude of that plastic surgery. And
Damn.
I think it's very sad.
I mean, we just talked about this like what, maybe a week or two ago, about going over the top and getting these surgeries when they're non-needed. Like,
Just talking about BBLs.
just about it, people dying. Stop
And
doing it.
then she turns around and she passes away. She's a very pretty and attractive woman. Just could you put that picture back up again for a minute?
And she was actually really funny for a white girl on the show. She held her own.
I don't think she's white.
I think she's white.
I think she's not. She might be biracial, but I don't think she was
Probably.
white. I'm pretty sure she's a black woman, black identifying woman. She's really light skinned from all the pictures I've seen of her. But she already was attractive because you have to be a wild and out girl. You already have to have like
True.
a certain type of look and body. So it's just like, dang, sis. Like, and now her 3 children don't have a mother. And, you know, because of what? Like, she wanted to get implants and her fat sucked out, or maybe her stretch marks removed. I don't know.
Or a butt bigger. I don't know. Some. She's mixed. Her father is black and her mother's white.
I told you, I'm like, I don't
By the way of Brazilian heritage.
I'm just like, I know good and damn well she ain't a white woman. Like, I know I wasn't that crazy. I know a lot of people. I was arguing with somebody because they kept saying that they were married. I'm like, they're not married. Like, they were in a long-term relationship, but they absolutely, positively were not married at all. It's funny because Azalea Banks, seeing that this happened, decided to take this as an opportunity to, I guess, take a jab at DC Young Fly.
What?
Wait, I'm sorry.
Slow class.
Give me 1 second, Just Sal. I'm sorry. I didn't see all your comments here. You said Dr. Zach is known for botching people? Really? I would not know that at all. How you know that, Sal? You was trying to get plastic surgery? So he's known for botching people, and she still went to him. That's interesting. Hey, Rockstar. Hey. So yeah, she decided to take it upon herself to take a jab at DC Young Fly, and she posted on her social media, damn, DC Young Fly spent years disguising his own deeply rooted hatred of self as jokes pointed at women's beauty, projecting his own feelings about his own ugliness unto women perfectly secure into their own skin. Say what you want about my tears. They were pure tears of rage and not at all a sign of weakness, because in the end I won. I'm happy I cried and moved on. That Jacky Oh girl must have been so deeply insecure about herself, and the nerve of DC to call such a gorgeous woman as Azalea Banks ugly on national television while a bunch of black people laughed. And ironically, dead at 32 exactly on my 32nd birthday, May 31st, 2023 in Miami, Florida. You niggas are going to learn to stop fucking with me.
This bitch is hurt.
She's so annoying.
It's like,
no one cares about you still. Like, what the fuck?
You can't rap.
Everything she can to be relevant. Like, that's the only way she be relevant is if she says some smart shit to somebody else in their time of grief. Like, go ahead. No one cares. You're still irrelevant. No one cares.
It's absolutely weird to me because how the hell did you pull that shit out the sky? You literally pulled that out the fucking goddamn sky. Like,
she is. She's annoying. She's ugly internally and externally. Like, she's a horrible person. Like, it's not like she's horrible. Like, she don't do nice shit. All she do is stay in the media for negative shit all the time. Like, right now you're trying to
and her
start, like,
OnlyFans ain't even popping like that.
Who I don't even know what she's
doing. No one likes you. Like, stop trying so hard.
No one likes you. Like, go lay down. Go have a life.
I don't like ugly. I'll tell you.
Trying to say it's karma, I guess, because he called her ugly. All right. I don't know.
What is going on? Voodoo in the comments? Who's sacrificing chickens? Oh, you're on mute, Siren.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
My bad. I had to mute because the cops is always around here.
Looking for you still.
Yeah, they never gonna catch me. Allegedly, she plays with her nose. She put a curse on him with those chickens and feathers. Child, what? She put a curse on him. I missed that. Now I'm gonna have to do my research after that. She put a.
Can't say nothing about her, but she can say something about everybody else.
If anything, you put a curse on T.I. That's the motherfucker who signed her.
Well, what happened to her supposedly marrying that white man?
Go be married and be happy. Like, why you keep coming on here?
She was a hoe and it didn't work out.
She was a hoe.
But he's self-hating. He went and married some white man. Like, shut up.
Ain't nothing necessarily wrong with marrying a white man now.
If you talking shit about
Lord.
It's for her. It is for her. Always talking shit about black people and y'all just hate black people and then you go marry a white man. Makes no sense. Bye, girl.
I mean, first of all, she's white anyway. She's Australian, right? She's not even American. So her views is already she. Yeah.
Oh, well, shit. Why would we even talk about her?
She's not ugly though.
She's ugly internally. She's fucking her.
I know who that is.
Meghan. You said she looked like Meghan. I look like Meghan.
Did I get confused with Azalea Banks with the other Azalea, the rapper?
You may.
I might have.
You mixing her up with Iggy?
Iggy Azalea. Oh my god! Oh shit! I messed the motherfuckers up.
No! I'm like, she's
like, is that bitch Australia? No, it's Iggy Azalea. Okay,
that's
never mind.
Carty, how you mix her up with a whole white woman?
She had white woman tendencies. That's why. Well, I don't like the way she was moving.
Oh Lord, I needed that laugh. I don't know how you did that. That's funny.
I mean, I did start drinking, so Iggy Azalea does have the OnlyFans. Yeah, I was talking about Iggy the whole entire time. I don't know who that. I'm sorry, I don't know who the fuck that bitch is. I'm sorry.
Oh Lord. Azalea Banks and Iggy Azalea.
I do not know that woman, and I feel sorry for her. So that's all I can say.
Oh my God. I was about to say, what the hell are you drinking already? I'm too through.
I'm on that shit.
All right.
Shit.
So let's move on.
My beard is like super crispy, smooth, sparkling and shit. I see that sparkle. Oh shit! I'm killing them.
What you got on your beard?
Pussy.
Oh God, I love Carty. I love him so much.
Poussey.
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 Poussey noir.
Yeah, for some poussey noir. Sal said somebody mother adored on his beard.
Somebody.
Child. Talia.
Fun we have.
Oh Lord. All right, so let's move on to our next topic.
Hopefully, I know who the fuck it is.
Hopefully, you know who the fuck they are. In the category playing in our damn faces, Hey, Ty.
She's doing it at the right time.
That's what's making his beard sparkle. In the category of playing in our goddamn faces, Johnthan Majors and Meghan Good continue with this facade, this sham of a relationship. Okay, so they started out with going to Red Lobster, which was just like fucking ridiculous. Okay, nigga, you rich. You are not taking me to Red Lobster. If anything, okay, we going to order Uber Eats some cheddar biscuits. I'm gonna put it in my pocketbook, and then we gonna go to a real restaurant, and I'm gonna just eat the biscuits alongside with the real seafood. But I'm not. You're not taking me to Red Lobster.
That's true. Nothing says, "Hey, see me," as going to Red Lobster as a listing actor and actress in Hollywood.
Makes absolutely no sense. So they've continued catching flights together, and now currently the last thing they've been seen is doing shopping in Morocco. And I'm just like, I don't believe it. I don't believe whoever Facebook user said it's a trap.
It's a trap.
Now said it's definitely a PR couple. Rockstar says Shan Wow is Meg and John. Sal, is nothing wrong with Red Lobster except that it's trash.
It's horrible food. I wonder if there's a Red Lobster in Monaco.
Yeah.
Morocco,
yeah. It is not giving real, and I understand why he's doing it. I don't understand why she's doing it.
Well, they're both on a rebound. Meghan's just recently divorced, so she's free.
She is free. She's recently divorced, but why do you want
both of them on a rebound?
Well, why you want to spend your time in a fake relationship? Because I don't believe he's touching her pussy with a 10-foot pole.
I don't know. It is Johnthan Majors.
I don't believe he is. That could be the only explanation. The only one.
Maybe.
But she got money. Ain't that much boredom in the world. Take a trip. I don't.
Maybe she just needed a strong, strapping, young guy to just beat her shit in.
He ain't beating her up.
You don't know.
I don't. You
allegedly, he's done some beating now. Let's.
Allegedly.
This is why we're here. He did some beating.
Everything we say is allegedly. Sal said maybe he touches his soul with his words. No. Right. She said they not fucking sucks teeth. No way. It screams fake. Thank you. Because listen, I'm not completely convinced that he like coochie.
He has a whole child. What are you talking about?
That don't mean nothing. A lot of gay people got children. What's that mean? What's that mean?
He has a lot of girlfriends.
A lot of gay men do. What's that mean? What's that mean?
He got
it just sounds like you just trying to cover up everything.
I don't. Why he can't like? I don't understand.
I didn't say he can't. I said I'm not entirely convinced. But we are not going to pretend like there are not gay men that sleep with women and make children.
Oh, we got stars requests, by the way.
Somebody said, look at Atlanta. Shawnee said, can I cash if you $5 to rub a cube on your nipple, Carty? You can send us stars and he will do it.
You definitely send us stars.
You send us stars and Ty, bring that man an ice cube, please. I am not above pimping him out. I give 10%.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Yes, thank you, Jess. There are people that use women as beards. So yeah.
Yeah.
Let's be for real. It is completely possible. He can also be engaging in real actual relationships with women, but he could be penis leaning. That's all I'm saying. I'm not entirely convinced.
I don't see. I mean, what do they gain from? All right, let's say I'm Johnthan Majors, right?
Okay.
And let's say you're Meghan Good. I'm on the phone. Hey Meghan, what's good with your fine ass? I've seen you recently divorced. I have a crazy PR stunt. How about you and me? We just go to Red Lobster, right? And we just get biscuits and that's it. And folks gonna take pictures and we're in the tabloids. What does that do for us? Or I'm seriously thinking about, hey, getting at you and getting to know you, and let's go, take some trips. I mean, what is the end game with this PR stunt?
She said, "Where my nipple, nigga?" I'm sorry.
Did you not see the madam of the chat? She said, "Yeah, no, you might have to bump that up to 25 a nip."
I didn't know whether she was saying no, that she didn't believe he was that they was really in a relationship, or whether she was saying no to bringing you the ice cube. I wasn't sure.
Right. I mean, I got ice in the glass too.
Oh, my bad. Oh, my bad.
Did you not see mine? No.
I did, but I wasn't clear on what you were saying no too. I said I'll give you 10%.
I said 100 stars.
I
$1, right?
I would show you mine as a replacement, but
I would too. Shit, so I can put you on there.
I can't. My bad. Well, can you at least shimmy for the lady or something? I don't know. God damn.
Shimmy. Shimmer the hair. This Pool Noir.
Oh my God. Rockstar said keeps them in the limelight. He's using her for clout because of what happened with the white lady. Yeah.
But what does Meghan get out of it though?
I don't know. That's the part that I'm confused.
Usually a PR stunt is a 50-50. Hey, we both got something to gain here.
Because it actually makes her look stupid. So I'm not sure what she's getting out of it.
Man, she still look fine though.
Shawnice, to clarify, if you see the young woman in the chat, that is Carty's girlfriend. That is his woman. You have to ask her permission for the nipple. You have to ask.
You gotta come correctly
for the nipple.
She don't mind,
I realize
but you gotta come with tribute and respect.
I realized that you were not aware of this, so I'm making you aware. So it's all about consent.
Ms. Johnson.
But yeah, actually she's making herself look stupid. I don't like this for her completely at all. Like I don't like it for her. And even if he was openly coming to her and saying, "Hey, let's do this PR stuff," I think it was a dumb move. I think it was a bad move for her.
Maybe they.
I mean, he ain't found guilty yet, so
they stay in a relationship, or are they just seen out? Maybe they just friends.
I don't know. So here's a good question: do you hold hands with your friends? Yeah. Do you hold hands? Yeah, they yes, hold hands. So do you hold hands with your friends?
But is it interlocking though, or is it just like regular holding hands?
That
interlocking shit, that shit tight.
I don't know, but let me say this to you.
They just held hands.
If you was walking down the street and you see your woman or your boyfriend holding hands with a woman, or
neither one of them are boyfriends or girlfriends to anybody. They are both single. So if they hold hands, maybe they trying to get through paparazzi. Maybe they trying to hurry up and get from all in the limelight. I don't know.
No, they was just like standing there holding hands. So, but I'm saying if you see your significant other holding hands with somebody, you don't give a fuck whether they fingers is interlocked or whether it's just like this. You don't care. There's no difference.
There is a difference.
You was holding that motherfucking hand.
You can hold like this, and then you start swinging it. Oh yeah, they just frolicking, good buddy time.
So that's what you're gonna say, baby. Our fingers wasn't interlocked.
Exactly, interlocking means it's a lock.
We wasn't swinging them.
This is it. Nothing can tear us apart. That's what that means.
That's what that means.
I mean, when I'm in the car and I hold my girl's hand, we interlocking. We just ain't holding hands. We interlocking, and doing finger things.
What the hell is that? What is finger things? Is that sexual?
It can be.
Okay, I guess.
Girls get nasty with it, Interlock your fingers sometimes. See where it leads you.
Ty said they look whack together. Wait a minute, let me go back up. I'm missing some stuff. Shawnee said Akila let one fall out for one time.
Not for the one time.
Sal said I hold hands with my friends, but we have to be friends. Shawnee said 2 of their gay friends have kids because their family don't approve of them being gay. Rockstar, no, hold my man's hand and come back with just wrists. The fuck? Okay, Rockstar, I don't give a fuck. I don't care whether y'all fingers was intertwined, y'all pinkies was wrapped around each other, or whether it was just like I don't care. What's this about? What's going on here? Why are y'all holding hands? Is this person not capable to walk down the street by themselves? Huh? They need an escort. What's going on? Are they mentally challenged?
It sounds like brownie points to me. So let's just try and get some type of momentum.
The general consensus is that y'all playing in our face. That's what I'm getting from the chat. Nobody's buying it. Hey, Jabberwock.
What's up, Jab?
Sal said maybe the person has vertigo and they can't walk down the street by themselves. Stop. Because I can assure you.
Meghan Good does not have vertigo. I can assure you that.
That's how people get cut. Because once I come to you with it, and I saw it with my own eyes. Don't make it worse by lying to me. Who this bitch? Why y'all holding hands? She got vertigo, baby. No, that's not gonna work.
That's an instant smack in the face.
That's a good excuse, though. I'd be like,
ain't no fucking good excuse.
That's a good excuse. You got medical.
Let me help this bitch down the steps. Mate. That's all you gonna say, just hands.
First of all, you know good and goddamn well, you see Tyree walking down the street with some bitch holding her hand, and he tell you know, and I could see his face too. baby, she got
baby, she got vertigo, baby. What you doing? Baby, she got vertigo. Look at that. She's fucking dizzy.
She got a medical condition. All right.
And you gonna be like, she let me come in her.
Let him come.
Don't let me do. All right, well, shit. Have at it.
Child.
Just a quick pump and dump. That's all.
Now, as we continue with niggas and their problems, rich niggas and their problems, we got 2 gentlemen on the chopping block for being inappropriate sexually. Okay, Cuba Gooding Jr. and Trey Songz on his ankles. Okay, both of them. Cuba Gooding Jr. just settled a lawsuit with a woman who accused him of rape.
Show me the money.
A decade ago.
She got that shit.
They settled right before they were set to go to trial. She wanted $6 million, but they wouldn't disclose how much she actually settled for. But it's safe to say she got close to what she wanted, I'm going to say.
I don't think he has that much money.
What'd you say?
I don't think he has that much money.
Well, he settled. That's all I know. He settled because apparently over 30 women have accused him of sexual misconduct.
30.
He was just spared time behind bars back in October of 2022 for another case involving sexual assault. So this nigga been out there wilding, okay? Sal said he should have came to court dressed like his character radio.
Fucking quit him all charges. Clearly, my client is slow and impaired.
Yo, that was so inappropriate. That was so inappropriate. Rockstar, Cuba has failed us. He started off very promising, and he ended up failing us every step of the way. Hey, BK. Y'all, BK is about to be my new crush. He in the chat. He be wearing them Fenty drawers. Y'all know I like that.
Oh, he's signed up for the subscription service. He's serious.
But yeah, he's been out there wilding out, acting a fool. And then we got Trey Songz and his ankles. And every time I say Trey Songz, I'm gonna say in his ankles because I can't stand that skinny nigga. He also is facing a lawsuit. He's facing a $10 million lawsuit for exploring I'm sorry, for exposing a woman's breast at a pool party. So apparently they're at a pool party. She had on a bikini top. He reaches up, pulls her top off, and they caught it on camera. So it's an actual video of it. He can't deny that he did it. And she's asking for $10 million for sexual battery. And
fuck out of here, bitch. You know where you at.
What you mean?
I can't hold it. If this was the 90s, it would have been just another thing.
It's not the 90s, though.
It's some bullshit.
It wasn't even his pool party.
It don't matter.
So you think that exposing a woman's breast is okay without her consent?
Not for $10 fucking million.
Listen, that's what she asked.
You can get like 60 maybe. Or to change it left in my pocket. Like, bitch, who the fuck is you? Like, is she a model for like the best titties in the world or something? Like, or her breast insured? Like, no, the fuck.
BK said he yelled on the mic, "We got a titty in the open."
If someone move my robe right now, if you remove my robe, and you think I'm gonna get $10 fucking million from you?
Depends on them titties.
Stupid move. It was stupid, but
listen, aim high.
Look, who else was at this pool party?
I don't know who else was there.
We need to know.
What does that got to do with anything?
If this was a Marriott and it was just Trey Songz and no one else was there and he did it, then okay. But if this was like, oh, this is a fucking party, you got Diddy over there in the corner, you got Drake over there, and your titties come out, bitch, you know why you there.
It was a party at a casino. That much I do know. So it was a party at a casino. There was a lot of people there. It's on camera. It's on camera. He can't deny that he did it. It's pretty much his lawyer. The lawyers are saying that it's the slam dunk.
Things happened in the NWA music video when fucking Tupac did it. He unlifted some titties in the music video. Like, what the fuck? What
that was a different time. It was a different time. You could do that back in the 90s. You can't do it
now. It's illegal.
So fucking can. This is some bullshit.
It's wild, but I get it. It was a white girl.
Oh
shit! Yeah, he lost that.
I didn't even know.
Why you ain't saying so
right now? She was white. He might as well just cut the check.
He got off easy. He could have been raped at that point. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he had permission.
That ain't what she's saying. That's not what she's saying. She's saying there was no permission.
You gotta leave these white women alone. God.
No, I think he might be
these white titties. Ew, that was dumb. He was just being dumb.
She said white titties. Ew.
Pink nipples. Ew.
What's wrong with white titties?
Pink nipples. Ew.
Yeah, all white women have pink nipples. You know that.
I don't know. I appreciate all titties, no matter how big or small, what size they are.
I just want to ask: do you didn't know that all white women don't have pink titties?
I know, but that's what I see when I see. That's what I mean.
Not the brunettes.
I'm just saying.
I just feel like you're not hype of white titties.
No,
why are you so hyped to see these white titties? I don't
you like titties. They don't care what they look like. They don't care what color they are. A titty is a titty.
Yo, Groove's crazy.
I like dicks. I don't care what color the dick is. I like titties.
You like translucent dicks?
I like all dicks. And I like all titties for the most part.
That's cat.
That's all I'm going to say. It ain't cat. It's true. I like titties and dicks. What are you talking about?
What? 13? All right. Old.
The question is, do you think that she's right for asking for anything at all? Was it sexual assault?
No, do what you can get a bag.
$10 million, like, nah.
I mean, you can get a bag. I don't see a problem with
autograph CD.
I mean,
and maybe VIP passes to his next tour or something, but you ain't getting.
Nobody listen to Trey Songz. Who listens to Trey Songz?
A lot of people listen to Trey Songz.
I don't know why you even asked that question. You know I do.
Right?
Just
like he fucking Trey Songz. Radio
I
Killer.
love him.
Yeah.
Hey, for a long period of time.
Shawnee says the layer SPF on that nipple is hilarious.
For real. Like, I don't know. And that was from
I don't know if
2013.
I have an 8x5, 8.5 by 11 yet. It's too pink for me. And yes, it was an assault because she didn't ask and it was random. Herb said 2 mil and dip.
Yeah, listen, she just won a couple dollars. Give her a couple dollars. Go ahead about your way.
I'm
lawyering up.
I want my money. Nobody told you in your ankles to put your hands on me.
You did something stupid, and you know you gotta pay the price, but not no 10 mil. That's ridiculous.
Aim high. She's smart. You aim high, and you're gonna get
the video just come out,
or if you get exposed, and then you get nothing.
Like, if she did it in 2013, I feel like maybe the video just came out and now she's like, oh, maybe I can get money for this. That's what I think happened. I don't think that it was, she probably didn't give a fuck at the time. But
I know, because she's probably drunk. She's like, oh, Trey Songz touched my titties. Oh, wait, it's on video. Let me save this for 10 years later so I can use it against them. Like, fuck
it's
out
me
of here.
So I got some shit from 2013 I can bring up. That's pretty much how that was.
If you're not going to court the next day about it, then don't come to me with it.
BK said he has a history of rape, and that's exactly what happened. BK, once his other issues started coming to light, then she said, "Okay, now I'm gonna throw my hat in the ring too." That is exactly what happened. But I don't fucking blame her for it. I don't blame her for that. He got enough money to give me a little too, and he was wrong.
She can try.
He was wrong.
He's an idiot. He dumb.
She can try. I'm just saying that
he should have gave it a 5 million.
Give me 2 years in jail.
Yeah, shit. You know what? Listen, but then you got plead guilty and shit. You know what I mean? So, but regardless, it's still on your record of public opinion. So
I don't care about white. I don't care about white people tears.
Trey Songz is, he's weird to me, and he's been inappropriate. I don't.
Yeah, he has.
I don't listen to his music
a lot.
I don't, and I don't find him attractive. I don't find anything that he does cute. Like, so that's why I'm like, who listens to Trey Songz? Because he makes good on fucking music. Well, I like him. Because I feel like eventually he's gonna be on Chris Brown level, like where you just gotta distance yourself from him. Chris Brown is on the road to jail.
And he's still killing the game at the same time.
That fame monster is hitting them and they're losing their fucking mind. That's what happens. They completely lose their mind. They start doing sexual assault. They start doing this, doing drugs. They lose their fucking mind out there. That fame fucks them up. I don't know. It's the way it is.
Rockstar and BK have a point that people who are victims, they do not always come out right away. They just don't. They don't. Sometimes when they see someone else do it, then they feel like they have permission to do it. You know, sometimes it takes a while for them to get to that space. We don't know what else is going on in their life. I've seen it personally happen with people that I know, that it takes them a minute to say stuff. Like, everybody has their reasons. If you don't do the shit in the first place, then it can't come out later. How about that? Because I can say it whenever I want to say it. It is what it is. It's his fault.
Well, you better not take me to court. That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, Siren, you like, oh, remember 20 years ago you accidentally touched my butt and at a party and it was on camera and I won like $5 million. I'm gonna say, Siren, I love you, but you can suck my dick. And you
said accidentally touch my butt. He didn't accidentally pull her top off.
He could have.
He did not.
You don't know. You wasn't there.
You drunk already.
Yeah, I am.
You drunk already. Oh my goodness.
It wasn't a casino. It could have been like a wet t-shirt contest or titty pull-out contest. They do that shit in Vegas all the time. So it was like.
So it wasn't his party. So in order for him to have her sign an NDA, it would have had to be his party. And as the people are coming in, hey, you got to sign this because whatever's about to go down, you know, you can't speak on it. So he couldn't make her sign an NDA. You're not going to make me sign one after the fact. That's definitely not going to happen.
We're gonna let this play out and see what happens. I think he gets exonerated. For sure.
He won't, but okay.
I've been right so far about everything, so we'll see.
What have you been right about?
I've been right about everything that we like thought about what going to happen. Like I was right with the last one, fucking the guy. I was right about the chick that wrote a book. I was like, watch. I was told you watch. In 1 week, she's gonna come out with a book, and boom, what will happen? She came out with a fucking book.
Did she?
Just,
That's not everything. But okay, all right.
Mark my words.
Hey, Terrence. So, as we move on for niggas and their shenanigans, and I'm including Carty in that. I do not know how to pronounce this woman's name, so please forgive me. But the young lady, AJ Owens, who got shot and killed by that white woman. Yes. I cannot pronounce her first name, but
fuck that bitch.
Yeah, AJ Owens. So she is a black mother who was shot to death in front of her 4 kids after an altercation with her white neighbor. So apparently she had an ongoing feud with this white woman that lived near her, and her children were playing in the field near the complex where they lived. The white woman sees the children, and it's, like I said, an ongoing thing where she's called the cops on them before, and she's calling them racial slurs. The children, of course, run off. At that point in time, they had an iPad. The children left the iPad, and when one of them went to go back to retrieve the iPad, she had it. She took it, she threw it at him, and then it hit him and fell and broke. So, of course, I'm a parent. I'm going to go to this woman and confront her. Not only did you steal my children's iPad and didn't want to give it back, you threw it at them and broke it. And you called my children racial slurs. As she approaches the door, the woman shot her through the closed door and killed her. Yeah, and killed her. Yes.
No stand your ground law there because it wasn't even in the house.
She was only 35 years old. And there, she's trying to use the stand your ground law,
the castle rule,
to not go to jail. And is absolutely upsetting.
And she just went to jail.
Just went to jail.
Just got charged. She was free this whole entire time.
And they
like a whole week.
Gave her police escorts and helped her get her stuff. You know, there's videos going around online where you see the police escorting her, making sure she's safe and everything. And it's absolutely disgusting. Sal said her face looks like spoiled milk. Yeah. BK is very upsetting. Very upsetting. I don't see how they can make a case for this and how she could get off. But of course, let's be for real. Anything is possible.
Cut off for less. In Florida.
Anything is possible.
She's probably gonna get off.
I hope she doesn't make it a trial. I hope someone get her ass in fucking jail.
She was on her property, so that's it. That's all they need. Shit. She could have followed her home and still did see on your grill. It don't matter. Like, she's gonna get off.
I mean, it was the children were playing in like a common area, right, in the complex.
It wasn't trespassing or nothing.
So again,
I mean, when she went to her door, that's it. That's it. You don't gotta say shit else. Even if that white woman walked her towards her house and shot her, they still could say
you can't shoot through a door though.
She had
that part of the thing. I you know. They gonna come up with a way. Like, it doesn't. She's gonna get off. We might as well just be mad about it and move on. They're gonna. It doesn't matter.
I can't just be mad and move on. But she had a good reason to go to the door. It's not like she was.
Listen. I'm not saying that she should have died. Absolutely not. But that white woman is getting off. We've seen it way too many times. It's fucked up.
She didn't even open the goddamn door to say, like, okay, she was being aggressive. Yes, Herb, that is Florida. She didn't even open the door to say this woman was aggressive. She was in my face. She was threatening me. The woman had absolutely no weapons on her whatsoever.
No warning shot, no nothing. Just blatantly just shot through the fucking door.
And it's documented that it's been an ongoing problem with this woman doing things towards her children. There is no way that she should be getting off.
When are black people just gonna leave Florida? I don't get it. Just guys leave. That Mississippi, Texas, get the fuck out. I know we built the fucking thing, but still.
Rockstar, I'm sorry that this is triggering to you. I wanted to discuss it even though it's upsetting because I just hate how there's so many things going on in the news and like people don't discuss it. And there's still a number of killings that are happening where white people are killing black people is happening just like in the
rate.
Same rates that has been happening. But for whatever reason, right now, people are being very quiet about it. And I'm not quite sure as to why.
Yes, fuck Florida.
It's not just Florida, but
fuck DeSantis.
Has disbanded and everything, so that's why it's quiet. Black Lives Matter was the voice at one particular time. Then found out they was scamming, so now nobody's coming out to. Yeah, so that's what I think it is. But
Chris, there's a huge difference between what's written law and what is enforced laws. Sal said, "I'm more upset that this Jabberwocky looking thing killed a beautiful black woman. Honestly." Ty said, "It's fucking horrible.
Fucking kids, man.
I feel so sorry for her children."
And they saw her get shot. Like,
right.
The kids were there. Like they saw her get shot.
Right. And they're now forever traumatized by this. Like, I can't just say, all right, I'm mad, but I'm gonna move on because there's nothing I can do. Like, woo.
If I had multiple lives, I would definitely give one up in this situation.
To bring her back.
Or just, I'd be able to just kill her and then, spend one of my lives in jail and just come back. I'll do it. I'll do that for Zimmerman too. That nigga still walking around Florida like ain't nothing. Like all these fucking game bangers and motherfucking like people out there.
That is something.
Like, yo, this man walking like living his normal day-to-day life, and none of y'all niggas want to run up on him or do a drive or nothing, but you want to shoot each other. Like this real motherfucker that need to get killed out here, and y'all just fighting with each other. So, yeah, man, get the Dragon Balls.
Get the Dragon Balls.
We gotta do a summon.
We can't just say we're gonna pray for the family. We can't just be reactive. Like at some point, we need to be really proactive. And to Carty's point, it's funny because I was looking up clips, right? Clips for promo. And we were having that conversation about people saying like men can't do so many things because everything that y'all do is gay, right? You can't wash your ass, you can't do. And I was like, people worried about the wrong shit instead of them worrying about things like what just happened. And trying to be proactive against things like that, or the number of our men in incarceration, or like in Philadelphia alone, how people are getting killed left and right over dumb shit. Like
every day. Y'all
know I'm in property management, and so many of my residents have been killed, shot and killed. Like over this past year, ridiculous that we are afraid when we go to work. And Carty said it's all misdirection. Like everything is misdirection. They focus on dumb shit, like people trying to make people gay and shit like that. And as Carty said, focus on that gay shit over there instead of focusing on the real thing. And we are getting all these misdirections, like the fucking white women boycotting Target because they selling clothing for pride. And yeah. We focusing on that shit instead of stuff like this. A lot of people still don't know. They don't even have this woman's name. They're not even putting this woman's name out there. But we're having dialogues about transgender people and the gay agenda, and I don't understand it.
That shit is sickening, even across the whole country. Like how they trying to pass these transphobic bills and whatever have you, and just coming at them with everything, just trying to take all their rights for no justifiable reason. It's fucking crazy.
Chris said this is a huge reflection on us as a community and what we tolerate. There should be retribution. There won't be though. That's the sad fact of things. We can tear up West Philly, but no Miss Ann. Sal said we need a death note. Rockstar, I agree that we need to take action. Sal says, is it true that most of the Muslim men in Philly eat baby food? Honey, where you get that from?
No, they take baby aspirin. The difference, they take baby aspirin.
I'm sorry, where did you get that? I don't know.
Trying to change. I know he's trying to do. Make us focus on shit that's not important. Like,
right. I mean, even if we do riot, like, even remember when we did riot at one time? Was it George Floyd? Then Kyle Rittenhouse came through from another state and shot somebody. Like, it's always going to be opposition no matter what. It's just.
I don't see a change in shit though.
Hey, we need a revolution.
BK, I agree. The woke agenda does not exist. You are correct. Terrence, yes, I would agree that that's where they need to start is with the gun laws. But they are too busy trying to keep women from having abortions.
While passing more, less controlling gun laws.
Listen, I'm not saying that people shouldn't be allowed.
Florida gun laws are crazy right now.
I'm not, but I'm sorry. Your 5-year-old got a fucking gun. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't have you not seen these photographs of these people who are like, oh, my right to bear arms, and they got the whole family. They got little Becky and little Tyler and everybody got fucking guns. What do you need all them fucking guns for? I'm absolutely confused. What's going on? You are white. You are white. What are you afraid of? The fuck are you afraid of? I'm confused.
Fake fear, figure Tyler about to be replaced, that there are white people are not becoming the minority other than majority.
The shit they made up in their fucking head.
That too. They'll quick to scare themselves to justify whatever they needed to get done. So
racism is a mental illness.
It is.
Racism is a mental. Let me say that again. Racism is a mental illness.
And I'm down a ticker at the bottom because a hashtag. That's fucking real.
I am absolutely confused as how these motherfuckers are not locked away because they are clearly crazy and delusional. They sit around thinking about how Black people are coming to take away their rights and their enjoyment of life and take over and rape their ugly women. Like, I just...
Trust me, if it didn't happen once we got emancipated, it's not going to happen now. That was the first thing they were scared of. As soon as the slaves got free, they're going to get retribution because that's something that they would do, not us. So it didn't happen.
Well, their systemic racism worked very well, and turning us on each other worked very well. Like, please be mindful that we still have people in Africa bleaching their fucking skin. Like,
deeply ingrained.
It's a $1 million business.
$1
million business.
Trillion.
The dip your whole body in bleach to look like the Caucasus Mountain people.
But man, we all pink on the inside.
They do fear us unionizing style. You're correct. Rockstar said, unless you hunt your own food, I don't know why they need so many guns. BK says they think we're going to do to them what they did to us, like we don't even care. I could never be that savage. The things that they have done to people over time in the history, I absolutely could never be that savage, that cruel to people. It is not in me unless you directly are hurting my children. You know what I mean? Just like leave me the fuck alone.
They did a study on that, by the way.
What?
So like a childhood, it was like between grade school, high school, they separate the class and treat one side of the class differently from the other. And when the time for it to change, they changed around. The kids that were treated poorly didn't want to do the same thing too, because they've been there before and they felt it. So,
right.
The empathy part comes through. Yeah. So
it was with the eyes, right? It was like blue-eyed people versus
the blue eyes and brown eyes test.
which was a that woman Jane. I forget her last name.
Jane. Yeah, Dr.
Yeah,
Jane.
yeah, Dr. Jane, and that's a very effective experiment. It takes a lot of energy to be that fucking hateful. It takes a lot of energy.
Well, that's what you want. If you want to be on top, that's what you got to do.
Rockstar A.
By the way, Flint does not have clean water.
Flint does not. All right, y'all. Let us move on because that definitely is heavy. It is heavy, but I feel it was still a necessary conversation to touch on. And this is not necessarily light, but I feel sorry for poor Wendy Williams.
Karma. That's all I have to say about that.
So Wendy Williams' son is saying that the people in her life, her staff, are definitely taking advantage of her. Y'all know that she has a history with drug and alcohol abuse. And if you have seen any of the photographs or video of her recently, she looks horrible. She looks like she does not know where she is.
Very ghoulish.
She don't know what is going on. And he's saying that they're giving her alcohol. They're just basically doing whatever she asked them to do, even though it's harming her. And then they're keeping him from having contact with his mother. So I know people hate Wendy Williams. I don't know. Maybe I'm not old enough to understand why people hate her so much. I feel like it stems from when she was on the radio and not when she was really on TV.
She was doing the same thing on TV as she was doing on radio.
I don't think she was as bad on TV by that time. I think she.
I mean, by that point, if you had to tone it down, like, bitch, will run her whole mouth.
She had to tone it down for TV. I do know. I will say the one thing that I do know is that she was like outing people as far as their sexual orientation. That was fucked up.
Just business and dirty laundry in general.
Well, people don't hate Charlamagne as much as they hate her, and he came from the school of Wendy Williams. How about that?
I don't like her. I don't like his ass either.
Chris, you said Wendy to Britney Spears. Sal said Wendy Williams looks like a New York City pigeon. Lord have mercy. Rockstar said I feel bad for her too. I don't think her job is a reason for her to go through this. And Herb said, yeah, sorry, not sorry. Karma is a whole bitch. She out here looking like a whole goblin. Not a goblin. I mean, Wendy did talk shit, right? But look,
that was her job though.
Look at all us motherfuckers with podcasts. Now, come on. I got content creators in my chat right now. All of us talk a lot of shit about people. We are very judgmental and opinionated. How different is it what we do versus what she has done? She just actually made a living and made a business off of it. She doing it better than us. I mean,
I wouldn't want to be that anyway. Like,
you talk shit about people.
That's different than what they already done. Like, she'll like say shit that no one knows and put it out on blast. Like, she'll talk shit about people with cancer and shit like that. Like,
wait, who she talked about with cancer?
I remember this one time she was talking about Method Man's wife and how she was like losing her hair, how horrible she looked, and then like she had cancer, right? And she didn't apologize for it or nothing. And like, you just a really ain't shit person for at least redacting what you said, because there's a whole bunch of shit she could have redacted over the years. And she was like, I'm not sorry for doing my job. And then bitch, then you got to live with whatever you going through now.
Well,
so,
yeah, that's
just what it is.
That is fucked up.
And that's with the orientations or people hiding in the closet or people just trying to live their fucking lives. I mean, Taboo is a bitch, but once it gets out, you know, it's out. But you can at least have some, you know,
Fame is a monster
about it.
Fame is a monster. Ty says some of the things she said mess with the finances.
She did talk about it. Yeah, she was fucking up people's money too.
Chris says she talks shit that may not be true and it was hurtful, like Tasha K. Tasha K is I don't like Tasha K. Sal said, did she talk about Whitney Houston's drug addiction on the radio? Yeah, and that was very hypocritical because y'all both was on that booger sugar. Terrence said, then she calmed. She smashed them. Oh, she claimed she smashed them. Yeah. Shout out the window, William.
You don't have no other family besides her son?
Looking like a fucking Muppet.
She only has one child. They had one child.
How old is he?
He's grown. He's grown.
I wonder if he can get, like, you know, what is it? Conservatorship.
Yeah, he should. She has money to fight it. But I don't see why he wouldn't be able to get it. If he wanted to try to get it, I don't know if he wants to take that on, but he should be able to try to get conservatorship. Like Britney Spears still need to be
sick.
She still needs somebody taking care of her stuff.
Who was she married to? Who was that dude?
Who knows who he is? And who's the other one? The girl that used to be on Nickelodeon. I can't remember that.
Oh, it was a lot of them.
Amanda Bynes.
Amanda Bynes.
She got from underneath for her conservatorship, and she done went all the way to the left again. Like, is not good for her. Some people just really they can't handle having access to a lot of money and dealing with their mental health issues. Like, they're not able to do that. Yeah, Rockstar, yes, it was Amanda. But yeah, some people are not able to do that. I think Wendy was really crushed by her husband having that baby with that woman and everything with their situation coming.
And he won that. And did he win that divorce? Did she have to pay him?
And she gave him something. I don't know how much. I don't think he got what he wanted to get, but she gave him something.
Yeah, he came up on that job.
Yeah. And it's a shame. It's a shame, but he destroyed that woman. Really, he really destroyed that woman. But I'll be damned if I let a motherfucker mess up my money. Goddamn it, ain't that much love in the world at all. We gonna get this shit together. We not messing up the coin or the check. I'm not going to be strung out on anything because of a nigga. Absolutely not. Just bust his windows out. You got money? Hire somebody, bust his kneecaps or something. I don't know. I mean, allegedly. That's all I'm saying. You could get revenge. Don't internalize it. That's all. Allegedly. Everything I said is alleged. Chris said, my biggest question is why they don't talk about where their issues really come from, like the abuse in media and pedos that run wild. I don't know. I really don't.
No, it doesn't make good news, I guess. That's all it is today. It has to be good news.
My ratchet shit.
Yeah. All right. So I went to the Roots picnic. Herb said you ain't shit. I never claimed to be, but that's why you like me. So I went to the Roots picnic this past weekend. And that's why I'm sick, right? Because I wanted to have big fun with the wretched. That is why I'm currently sick right now. Glorilla was there. I like Glorilla. You know, she's a character.
Why?
Why not? Why?
Oh, no, I was just why. I was wondering why.
I mean, I like her because she ain't shaped like an Insta-thot.
She's shaped like a child.
She's shaped like her shape.
She looks like a child.
Okay, as she gets older, her body will change.
I hope so. Because the way she talking her lyrics, I'm like, I wouldn't know that.
We talked about that before. Give yourself, if you're in your 20s, you're going to look different in your 30s and your 40s.
Oh yeah.
If you didn't have kids, like give your womanly body a chance to come in. The titties I have now, I did not have all.
Isn't she the one that said the twerking on the headlights, or was that somebody else? I don't know.
I don't fucking know. I don't know.
You saw her.
Right, ain't she?
What you say?
She wanted streaks in her drawers. She wore black drawers because she
Yeah, she said she
Yeah,
wears black gloves because she gets shit stains in the drawers or whatever. Like,
Oh yeah, she nasty.
She nasty. She's nasty,
Oh,
but
she nasty.
that aside, I like the fact that she's like, I'm not doing all this stuff to my body. Like, you gonna take the body that I got. Well, hopefully, I want her to stay that way.
I do too. I would like her to stay that way.
Not have like
Ariana Grande, yeah.
Listen, SZA got 10 different faces. Them bitches is in the box. She pick up one and put a SZA.
She look the same all the time to me.
No, she does not. If you look
SZA looking super thick lately.
She looks good. She always looked good to me. But if you look at how she was when she first came out, to what she looks like now, she has had 10 different faces. It's not the same.
It's not makeup.
What happened to the freckles? You don't remember the freckles? You don't remember that?
Makeup. She don't remember.
You don't remember the original nose?
I remember the juicy ass lips she got.
Original nose scissor, original eyebrows scissor. Like, come on, stop. We going to act like
where's makeup? Why are we acting like she don't wear makeup or something? Like that's her natural face.
She don't have freckles.
She has makeup on. Are you crazy?
She don't. She got tattoo freckles on. They wasn't real.
I mean, that's better than getting
I don't understand
and such.
What?
All right.
What? I like Glorilla because she says she's not changing her body. Point blank. Period. I like that. We need more of that. I'm sick of these bitches and they funny looking diaper booties. I'm tired. I'm fucking tired. I am tired. Okay? It don't make no sense. That is not how people is really shaped. And let's go back to the first topic tonight. Ain't that how Jacky Oh just died doing dumb shit? Do it. 32 years old. Like, come on. It don't make any sense. Anyway, that ain't even had nothing to do with what I was saying. Rockstar said that men tired too. I hope they are. I really hope that men are. Like, yo, y'all have no idea the stuff that the stuff you gotta wear. Like, I know somebody in real life that was going through some stuff like that. And like the shit you gotta wear and shit through a hole and the shit that's binding your stomach together and you can't sit down on the plane ride. Like the shit is dumb. The shit is fucking dumb. I'm wearing shapewear specially made for me to shit out of it until and getting massages every day so that the fucking all this money that I paid for this new body, I don't lump the fuck back up. It doesn't make sense to me.
Can't have the chicken legs with a big fat ass. It don't work, sis. It just don't work.
Sal said, I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired of the pamper, but Herb said that's all well and good, but we're not gonna walk past like we could just say she wears black drawers and she shits herself.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you can't forget that. Really can't forget that.
I don't forget it. I don't, but I'm focusing on the positive. And listen, shit, at this point, after they get them goddamn surgeries, they probably be shitting on themselves too because they can't get out the damn shapewear they gotta wear a certain amount of times a day. You can't take a shower.
Most likely. There's
a lot of questions I got about hygiene as it pertains to these surgeries. Yeah. Okay. And they just making money off of y'all dummies that want to keep getting this shit done. So anyway, I was really saying that at the Roost picnic, Glorilla was there, and she ended up bringing
out
Christiane. I think I'm saying her name, Christiane, right?
Christiane.
Chrissy
batshit crazy.
Christiane.
So you see, she's very pregnant, and she brought her out there to dance with her on stage, right?
Yo, is my man dick all the way out on the right and left? What is that? That's wild.
Is that a man or a woman?
Whatever it is, it has a thing that's thinging. What is going on? That shit down the fucking thigh. God damn. It's just there. I don't know.
It does look like a dick. I'm not going to lie.
It's a very huge.
You know what? I did not notice that. It does look like a dick.
I only see it because I'm drunk.
Well, shit. If it is a dick, that's a dick to be proud of. It should be on stage. So they bring her out and, you know, they're dancing. I want to say that people have been very supportive of her because, you know, she's pregnant by that nigga Blueface.
Allegedly.
What?
Why is that alleged?
Why is it alleged?
Chris should be fucking around. Are you serious?
Who was she fucking around with?
Look, people.
Just be making up shit.
Who?
We'll see we'll see when the baby come out. We'll see when the baby come out.
What? No, Carty.
We'll see when the baby drops.
Hope it ain't his. I don't give a fuck. I hope it ain't his.
It could be any random nigga. I don't know. She fucking crazy.
I hope.
He crazy.
I hope it's him.
Yeah, they both crazy. Don't get me wrong. They both
All right,
batshit
but
crazy.
I'm just saying, where did you get from
Both
the
batshit crazy
side?
people do batshit crazy things. And I don't think it's his baby.
Well, hopefully it's not.
You're not giving me
I hope it's not, but
I pray to God it ain't.
quote me on it, just like the other thing. Quote me. We'll see.
Quote you on it, but you're not giving anything to back up what you're saying.
It don't matter. We'll see when the baby drop. And then you be like, oh, Carty was right again. I'm like, look, I don't need reasons.
Allegedly.
Just know.
Just like Terrence said. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you can allege all you want, but when it comes to be true, then I told you so.
I don't really get why it's alleged, but okay. So she's, according to Carty, allegedly pregnant by Blueface. So, you know, they've been going through a whole entire back and forth on social media where he's telling her he don't want her to have a baby and everything like that. So some of the other, you know, entertainers that she know really have been standing in the gap of him not being involved with her and publicly like saying he doesn't want the child. Like for instance, Black China, or are we calling her Angela now? I'm not sure. But Black China like made sure that she had a maternity photo shoot. She was in the pictures with her too. I don't know, that was a little bit weird, but whatever.
Weird.
I guess they're just trying to support her.
Why is she famous again?
Child. So I was wondering that as well. Yeah,
and she would be.
But from what I understand, isn't she on Baddies? Like the Natalie Nunn is the executive producer for it. You know Natalie Nunn from the Bad Girls Club. I feel like she's on.
Oh, she's one of them chicks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then that totally tracks. Okay.
Yeah. Sal said not only is their Blueface's baby, they're going to have a whole TV show. Oh Lord, no.
They already got it.
That's just a big domestic violence thing waiting to happen.
Shows like y'all, unless you talk about after the baby. I already watched the show. Bluefaces, they just a whole lot, but hopefully it's not
new age Bobby and Whitney without the crack.
Without the crack.
Without the crack, they just.
He keeps her drunk. He keeps her drunk. So
he keeps
alcohol.
Her drunk?
Yes.
Tube and bourbon down the.
No, he literally like, here, take this drink. Here, take this drink. Yes, they keep her drunk. I'm trying to tell you. If you watch the show, you'll see like they keep her drunk.
They need to be separated on the opposite side of the planet.
They do, and they're very psychotic together.
Yeah.
Where are her
She's
parents?
crazy. They're there, but she isolates herself from them because she wants to be with him. They hate that.
You just say Blueface is one of my favorite rappers.
But they also can't beat him. So they can't beat him.
One of the worst rappers in the world.
He knocked his dad out. Fucked his dad up. He fucked her dad up. So.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yes.
He beat her father up.
Yes, because now don't get me wrong, Blueface is trash, but he be making sense sometimes. She's very violent, right? And he's reactive. He hits her back and shit. The dad hit him. You know, he did hit him. It didn't do shit, but he hit him. And he hit him back and fucked his face up. Like, so it was, he's very reactive. I'll get that. But he can't, they hate him and they want to do it really was self-defense. It was self-defense. He hit him.
You can't come back from that as a dad, though. Like, I would have to shoot you.
Yeah,
but you can't come back from that.
This is my thing, though. This is my thing. Her family is also ridiculous. They think whatever she do is okay. It's not okay. And that was the whole problem with the show. She can do what she want, just don't put your hands on her. I get you. I hear what you're saying because that's your child. But at the same time, she fucking hits me every day. If you ever see the lives and shit like that, she don't know how to communicate. And she's very reactive instantly. Like she cannot, once she's there, she can't stop. And she gets there a blink of a dime.
Right.
So you have to teach her how to cope. She need coping skills or some shit. Like something's wrong with her. Like, and Blueface, people say he antagonizes her, and he does. But at the same time, she needs to learn how to work on it. Right now, she's pregnant, and she still does the same shit. You pregnant now.
She's in the club. She's drinking. She doing all that.
She don't think about the baby. She doesn't think about the baby. So even motherhood, like her being pregnant, she's still throwing bottles and doing this and doing that. And if you ever see how she starts reacting, it doesn't fit. You know, she got like an explosive disorder or something. That's what I think it is. She doesn't. As soon as you say something that's like remotely annoying, she can't come back from it at all. Like it's like, oh, I don't even like this song.
Her emotions. She's
not regulating, and it's instantly anger. And she's going to throw something at you. She's going to hit you. She's going to do anything. Even on the new season of Baddies, the girl wasn't even being upset with her. She just was telling her about something, and she instantly jumped the fuck up and beat her up. Like it's not necessary. And her parents are pushing that. Like, oh, well, she can do what she wants. No, she can't.
Totally enabling.
There's repercussions. That's what I mean. We all look at her like she's being abused, and I don't believe that anymore. I think that he's emotionally abusing her because he's playing her face, but she definitely she starts shit real bad. Like she's been to jail for him.
Sounds weird. She from Baltimore because she sound like she from B-more.
Yeah, she's from Baltimore. She is. She is.
Yeah. That's her Baltimore attitude.
Bitch, I might
be from Baltimore
too. I don't know.
I really like her though, but she can't. She's very emotional. Oh my god, she cried like it's really bad. If you watch their show together, you'll see what I'm talking about because it's like, wow, she wants to live inside his body. Like that's how bad it is. Like she don't want to sit next to him. She got to sit on him. Like it's shit like that. It's wild.
Terrence said take her to therapy, and I would say, Terrence, that why they supposed to be supporting her, and instead of maternity issues, they need her to go to therapy.
Yeah, stop hyping her the fuck up and take her ass to the
She doesn't like therapy.
Rockstar said, cause yes, she shouldn't hit, but why the fuck is it fine for people to antagonize her?
But it's not always. It's not okay. It's not okay. But you're an adult. You know what I'm saying? You're an adult, and you know he's trying to be smart. You know he's trying to be smart. So at that point, I'd be like, nigga, get out my face. You're trying to get me to a point. For you to every time get to a point, it's kind of insane.
It shouldn't be
you got fuel, you got fire.
For somebody.
It shouldn't be.
For somebody.
It shouldn't be. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. And everybody gets her to that point. So it's not okay to antagonize her, but one time you should be like, all right.
They gonna fuck around and get killed. One or the other, and people just entertain their bullshit. Rockstar said, well, no, cause on Baddies, she kept walking away and they kept talking shit the whole time, so she went off. Sal said,
that's why she started fighting.
Sal said, I think she's looking for love, but she's going about it the wrong way. I remember it was a time where she busted some glass over his head, and then she was later on taking it out of his head.
Yes. She fucks him up, and then she.
Why do you make me do these things to you? Like, bitch, get the fuck away from me.
Mind you, this is how you know something wrong, because she doesn't think it's anything wrong. He started getting lightheaded. She like, why do you want to go to the hospital? It's okay. I want to get it out for you. Like now she's taking care of him. She is very she's very toxic and she's very sad. I mean, mind you, during this time she fucked up her hand bleeding, all that shit. She just. It's okay. She laughed at everything afterwards. Like, yeah, what we do? Like, no, she's saying she don't like therapy though. They had a therapy session together. She doesn't like
she fucking hard.
I don't know. She is spiritual, like she talks about God and stuff, but for some reason therapy, she seems to be like opposed to it. Like she looks at it like, I don't know, like it's like y'all trying to make her do something, or like
people who don't want to deal with their toxicity don't like therapy. Like,
True.
Yeah.
like
Or facts.
I know people that I'm not going to therapy. I'm messed up and I'm all right with it. Like, I know people like that. And that's because therapy is hard. It is hard fucking work. I'm in therapy, so I know it. I know, like, looking at yourself and seeing the fucked up parts of yourself is very, very hard. And dealing with the traumatic things that happen to you is extremely hard. And most people don't want to do that. Most people don't want to deal with that because it gets
easier to just fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
For some people, it's easier to just fight. I got it out. It's over. Like, but she did divulge some information about her childhood, which kind of made me understand why she can't articulate how she feel, and she can't articulate. She really can't talk. Like, it's very weird. I don't know. I've never seen nobody that hard to communicate. Like,
well, there could be a number of reasons for that. It could be because she was never taught to express her feelings or have a safe space for it. Right. So then it becomes very difficult.
All I know that she looked real good before she met baby, and she was in track. She looked amazing, and I'm looking at her now, and I just see the straight decline. So clearly they're not made for each other.
She talked about it on the show about how she was physically abused. Her sisters and her mother were beat up by her father or stepfather, and to the point where she said they would line them up outside and ask them a question, and they didn't answer exactly what he wanted, he would beat them, like slap him in the face, and then go to the next one, say it. Like, so that's why she don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? What do I say to make the, you know what I mean? So her communication is bad because she don't know how to say what she feel. And if she say the wrong thing, you know what I mean? So she has a lot of trauma that she needs to get through. I hope she go to therapy, but I don't know. She seems very against it. I don't know why.
Well, maybe her child will lead her to that. But that's exactly what I was saying. If she didn't have a safe space to express her emotions when she was a child, she never got a chance to develop that skill. So she doesn't know how to express her emotions, and then she's also scared to express her emotions. And she's always in fight or flight mode. Yep. And I can understand it because I am a fighter. So I don't run. I'm let's fight. Like, you upset me, I'm not gonna run. We're gonna fight. So I get it. But yeah, she has to, now that she's bringing in a child into this world, hopefully the child will be the catalyst for her to change. Rockstar said, I guess because I've done it, I know how good it can be for you. Therapy can be great if you're open to it. I want so much for her. I really feel like she's a great person. Sal said maybe she needs to have a sit down with nigga. Who is that? Who is Ayana? You got Carty thinking that Azalea Banks and Iggy Azalea is the same person.
I really thought so.
And then Sal talk about she need to go see Ayana. Who the fuck is Ayana? You mean Ayanla? Ayanla Van Zandt?
The black therapist? Wasn't it like she Oprah Holmes or something?
Yes, but I'm just laughing because he done gave her a whole new name. Thank you, Rockstar, for the
grammar correction.
Yeah, she put the correct spelling up there.
Rockstar, come get your grinder, yo. I still have that shit.
So while Christiane, or whatever her name is up there shaking her pregnant belly on stage, Blueface is making videos to taunt her. So
it's just a back and forth with them two.
Like, he made a video with a bunch of pregnant women, scantily clad, dancing around him and being seductive.
He's antagonizing her. He's a fucking child too. Like, she just gotta ignore it. Ignore that shit.
And he's trash. Like, his music is trash.
So bad. Oh my god, he's so bad. Why is he
so bad?
It's fucking awful. Nobody likes his music.
Ruth said he was a big fan. I don't understand how or why.
Who said that?
Yeah.
Ruth. He was like, yo, I'm a big fan of his.
Oh, Blueface?
That's what he said. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. In my mind, he's one of the worst rappers of.
He's horrible.
The worst fucking rapper ever. If he didn't have scandal and shit, he would not be in the media. He's fucking awful. Like nobody cares about his music at all. Their relationship.
Blueface is my favorite rapper. Yeah, he stands by it.
Sal, you is trolling me.
That makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, Sal, you are trolling me. That is not
you can't type that with a straight face.
I don't believe you for 1 minute. I do not. Okay, you trolling. You always in here trolling. I know you got to have more musical taste than it. Absolutely not.
I'll show you
favorite song by him. Type it real fast. What's your favorite song by him? What's the name of his album? Type it real fast. Don't Google that shit. Because I know you're lying.
Babyface, Blueface.
So while we are witnessing him troll the mother of his child, okay.
Allegedly.
Anyway, troll the mother of his child, Erykah Badu stepped into the chat. Okay. And she said, Universe.
Shut this shit down, bitch.
Goddess Badu herself came down from the heavens.
She put in for the universe to go to work because she believes he is trash. Okay. That was in his story. She said, he is trash. Universe, do your thing. Okay.
As she said it, shall it be done.
Now, do Erykah Badu look like somebody you want to play with? Look at that woman. She does not.
Apology video right then and there.
Baduism on you.
Okay. She does not look like a woman that you want to get on the bad side, all right? At all. She is the level of witch that I want to be because her karma works so goddamn swift. She literally just said that, like, what, 1 day ago? And then that nigga get arrested in Vegas. Life comes at you fast. All right. Erykah don't mess with nobody. So for her to say that to me, you can't tell me that it's a coincidence. I don't believe it at all. He got arrested in Vegas. This is the second time within 7 months on felony charges for his involvement in a robbery. Apparently he discharged a firearm, so he is locked up. Okay. And I want to learn all her ways. I want to learn all her ways. And I love this. I love that she stepped in the chat and fucked his whole life up.
That's all it takes. It's just one word from her. Shut it down.
Herb, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for him to type it in the chat. That's how I know he lying. Sal said Erykah turned niggas into hot tubs. Ty said with the coochie incense. Rockstar, nope. She's even a doula. Like she's bringing babies into the world and changing men. Erykah Badu is just all love and light.
She that girl.
He said my favorite Blueface album is called Dirtbag.
He has more than one? Jesus Christ.
He Googled that shit. I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all.
I mean, I have a Funk Master Flex freestyle that would definitely turn you off from the nigga. I can tell you that much.
I think Janelle Monáe might be a witch too.
I think she's coming to enter her witchdom.
You think she's like stepping in to be the next Supreme?
Yeah, I think she's just conquering her sexual powers.
Yeah.
And she just gotta harness them for good.
Sex magic is a real thing. I actually was talking about it in a chat earlier in the week. Sex magic is actually a real thing. A Rockstar, I said he Googled that shit. Cause there ain't no goddamn way. Terrence, what she did to Common was a wonderful thing. Okay, a wonderful thing. Yeah, because her daughter Puma is like a clone of her, but she's too young to be the Supreme. So I feel like Janelle could be next in line, and then Puma will come later on. Puma is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. How old is Puma? I hope she's 21. That girl, she's too pretty for me to even look at until I know she's of age. Okay. Herb said he got more than one album. Cat. Yeah. Yeah.
She's 18.
Shit. Well, I'll look at her in another few years. That's still too young. Also, while we were at the Roots picnic. Of course, Lauryn Hill was there. It was the 25th anniversary.
How late was she? Because she's always late.
Nah, she was good. She was actually good. Probably because
okay, good doesn't mean that she was not late.
Nobody was really late. Like everything was running on time. Surprisingly,
she good for
surprisingly, probably because Wyclef and Prize were there, and this is probably the last time that they're going to have a reunion because y'all all know that Prize getting ready to go to jail. He is probably going to be doing about 20 years because he was found guilty on a number of federal charges, including money laundering, campaign and finance violations, acting as an unregistered agent for China. Yeah. That nigga's going to jail.
Why is Lauryn Hill wearing a flat top?
I was trying to find what that hairstyle was for the
what? Huh?
Now,
looking like kid. Like,
there are two people that we just accept their fashion. Erykah and Lauren. They don't wear things that make sense at all. They really don't.
It was like a piece cut off though. Like someone like, oops, I fucked up, and it didn't tell her that there's a piece of her fucking flat top that's missing in the middle.
Well, yes, at least she did show up. She shows up. She just show up late.
Super late. Like I've been going to her shows and I still haven't learned my lesson. She's late at least an hour every fucking time. I went to go see her.
Rockstar said, Wyclef, I miss Wyclef. Yeah, I'm sorry you missed Wyclef. It was a good time. It was a good time had by all. It was very good vibes. Like it was my first time going. I had a wonderful time. Sal said he was selling fake food stamps. Shut up, Sal. Prize is going to jail because he wanted to be messing around with these goddamn Chinese billionaires.
Oh, you can get some money and buy some political influence, but nope.
You are funneling billions of dollars from a Chinese billionaire trying to influence American presidential candidates as a nigga. What part of that sounded good to you? Huh?
You don't have no political degree or nothing. Just
how did you get in that situation? And
I'm proud for the job. Like I don't what?
How did you feel like you weren't going to be made to be a pawn? Like it's ridiculous.
And then get Leonardo DiCaprio in on it and
funneling money to straw companies for the Obama campaign and the Trump campaign too. Yeah, Trump as well. I don't understand what he possibly was thinking of, but maybe it made him feel important. That's the only thing I could say. Important, relevance. Maybe he felt powerful. I'm not really sure, but of course, you know, one of the people is on a run, and the other person is up for charges as well. Like I wasn't going to get away with that shit. It's against the law. They did. America does things every day that is fucked up and against the law. We know this. So we also know that it's extremely racist. Why the fuck would you think that you as a black man like I don't get it. Rockstar said, "Are you alive to kill her?"
Barely.
Like, ooh, Lord.
And ironically, I'm the one that's sick. Ironically, I don't really get it. So it's pretty sad that Prize is about to get locked up, and that was probably the last time that anyone is going to see them together. Before we eating dirt, who knows? I don't know. I think it's quite sad. I do want to give a big shout out to the Tramp Nerds podcast because we were there at the Roost Picnic supporting them as they were on the podcast stage and they doing their thing. So I'm very, very, very proud of them. Also, that's why I'm fucking sick. That is why I'm fucking sick. But it was a good time. It was a good vibe. If y'all have never been, I would suggest that y'all experience at least one time. Technically it was a 3-day event because Chappelle was on Friday. And hey Shannon, I got slide in your inbox after the show. Welcome. You catching us at the tail end of the show. So we went to go see Chappelle on Friday, which was really, really great. And so I'm pretty sure a Netflix special is going to be coming out soon. Hey, Annie.
Do it.
Rockstar said, I'll give Stars of Tequila his cock because it's funny.
Do it.
Just say it.
Do it.
Cock?
Question mark?
Ew, I'd rather say dick than cock. Ew. Cock.
I don't know. She wants you to say cock, but
I got some breaking news from the Shade Room.
What's the breaking news, babe?
Khalees, bringing the milkshakes to the yard, is now dating Bill old ass Murray.
What?
Who?
Bill Murray? Groundhog
Bill
Day?
Murray?
Ghostbusters?
Who is
Lost in
Khalees?
Translation? Zombieland?
Khalees is dating Bill
Like
Murray.
the Khalees that was married to Nas? Khalees.
That's weird.
Jessica, if you can get me a photo of Bill Murray, I would appreciate it.
A good looking picture.
How do you know
there's no
that they're
good-looking picture of
dating?
him.
How do you know that they're dating?
Allegedly, it says that he's been seen at 7 of her shows, and they are pretty close.
Can you imagine going to a Khalees?
Bill was like 80, pushing 90.
I'm trying to imagine going to a Khalees show and seeing Bill Murray sitting.
My milkshake granddaughter.
And he like, yeah. How the fuck does that even happen?
That's worse than
Bill is 72 years old.
He's 72. Okay.
And Khalees is like 40.
And Robert De Niro, he having a baby, right?
Yeah, he's having another baby.
And he's in his 80s.
And so did Al Pacino have a baby. He's late in his 80s.
Child,
niggas need to get vasectomies. What the fuck is y'all doing?
Herb said the milkshake is going bad.
It's gone bad.
We need a breaking news banner.
And it has been confirmed also by Fox News. So, hey. Fox
Really?
News does it, right?
I would be mad as shit. That's her sugar daddy probably. And I'll be mad as shit if it got publicized. Ew.
The thing is, I've been watching Khalees lately because she's on some Netflix shows about, cooking and whatnot.
Right.
And it just, I'm looking at the picture right now. It just doesn't look appeasing.
Yeah. Oh, hell no. It looked worse than I thought.
Yeah, I told you, there's no flattering pictures of Bill Murray.
No.
That man is just white man old. Like, there's no grace in that.
That's her sugar daddy. She just needs my rich.
That's a sugar daddy for sure. Ain't
Yeah.
no way around that. That's a sugar daddy.
You want to look somebody to give you a couple dollars, you could be walking around with them. Go ahead, girl.
Yeah, that's definitely sugar daddy stuff. And I'm not mad at her. I just it would be hard for me to do it if I have to give actual sugar.
Dick don't work.
You think it's dick don't work?
No.
They got pills and injections and
They
shit.
got Cialis for that.
Milkshake going to be right.
I'm sure he got heart problems. He can't take no fucking no.
Shannon
just wanna
cross the street.
Rockstar said white man old child.
Yeah, he white man old.
So like y'all know Netflix just had the documentary out about Anna Nicole Smith, and I was looking at that man that she married, But you know what? I found out she was with that man for years before anybody knew about him.
Yeah.
Like before she was famous, she was with that man. So I don't think it was a gold digger situation.
I mean, technically, he was still rich before she was born. So technically, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
because he wanted to marry her. So she had a lesbian lover, right? And he wanted to marry her before she was famous. And she told him no. She was like, no, I'm gonna wait till I make it.
He's always had the money, so it didn't matter. So
but she could have been married him, is what I'm saying, and had access to everything. But she was like, no, I want to make a name for myself on my own, and then I'll say yes to you. So by the time she married him, that was after he had been asking her for years.
And it's still
he had the liver spots on the head and everything.
What'd you say to Tokyo?
I said she probably didn't want it to look like she was going to be a gold digger, so she wanted to get her own fame, but it still happened, so it really was unnecessary.
Right,
right. Just she was trying to stop that narrative, but it was going to happen anyway. He's too fucking old.
Ew.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, I'm definitely sure that they wasn't having sex.
I give Nas another chance. I really love that girl.
Give who another chance?
Nas.
Anyway,
they don't even like each other.
Yeah, they hate each other.
He made a whole album dedicated to her. It was a really good album.
She does not like that man.
Yeah, I know.
At all. Okay. I heard his dick is small too.
It probably is.
I heard his dick was small. I heard Jay-Z got a big dick. I heard he got a small. That Nas got a small dick.
I mean, he does have a horse face. So.
Child. So that means he hung like a horse. I have moments. Well, not no more. Jay-Z not cute no more. But when he was younger.
When was he ever?
When he was younger, I would have gave him some play. Not because I thought he was fine. If he had a nice personality. He's not as ugly as people would make him seem. Then. Beyonce is draining his life force now. She's draining his life force. Terrence said Blue Chew. Sal, you said she was a businesswoman. Yeah, Herb. They don't want to be with each other at all. Not at all. I don't see it. So I got a question for y'all. Coming from the Chappelle Show, like, do y'all think that there is a line with? Because I love Dave Chappelle. I love him. In my eyes, he could do no wrong. But do y'all think that there is a line with the jokes, like the handicap jokes, the trans jokes? Like, do you think that you could take it too far?
Not for him.
No.
You said not for him?
No, because he brings it around full circle with a better understanding at the end about why it is what it is.
I love him, but I'm not going to lie.
This time he didn't.
It was a couple of times where I was like, my face was like that. Like, it was just stuck. Like,
what did he say?
It was even an autistic joke in there. Y'all know. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Why is he doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? And I'm just like, can he go too far? Can he go too far? Is what I'm saying. Like, if you're like this,
nah, he's untouchable.
He literally was like this. Didn't we attack Trump for that?
That's different. We don't like Trump.
He did it differently.
I feel like Trump is malicious, you know. Dave Chappelle be on some like funny shit. And I mean, and like you said, it usually go full circle, and those people, they like jokes being done on them too. You know what I mean? Like, they want to be treated like everybody the fuck else. Everybody gets treated the same. I talk shit about black people, white people, handicapped, everybody of every situation. That don't mean I hate him. That mean I hate him. That don't mean I hate him.
But it was definitely a moment where I had to take a pause when he went like this and started walking, and I'm like, oh my God. Oh, look at Carty laughing. Carty laughing right now. I'm like, oh my God.
It just takes me back to the Def Comedy days, man.
And I'm just like, oh.
And those jokes
shit.
were actually malicious back in the day. They were malicious, not like how it is now.
Everybody's very sensitive right now. You can't say shit, cancel culture, all that shit. It's too much. If you laugh at it, you a part of it. You also part of Dave Chappelle, I don't care. He gets a pass for everything.
You know I love him. I love him. That's why I went to go see him. But it was wild.
Back in the day, we wouldn't have had this sport though. Back in the day,
nobody comes out with a special with it.
If you think about it, we are from the generation where this would not have given anyone pause. We would have laughed at that shit wholeheartedly without no second thought. The second thought, everything. Okay, we didn't give a fuck. The shit was funny. We let it go. Now we got to sit here and think and pause and see if it's offending somebody.
Terrence said if there was a line, he already crossed it.
He did cross it.
Rockstar said nope, they made jokes on us forever, but we got to draw the line. But there's black handicapped people. Rockstar said, I guess I got to hear it. I know how to just accept the comedy, at least from him. And he said no autism. No, and he said no autism jokes. Herb said no, he can't. He's an equal opportunity joker. Look at the Pixie sketch. Rockstar said, I understand you though. Sal, Jay-Z looks like they came off their cigarette box. Everybody said that. But I really had to touch on it because I was conflicted. Like I definitely think
that's all. It's just
y'all will eventually see it yourself. And then we can really have a conversation about it and discuss it. You know what I mean? Because I can't remember all the jokes verbatim. You know what I mean? And he does tie things, and I'm not saying that he doesn't. It's just hard. It's hard because when I tell you that R word was flying, and it wasn't just him. I swear, like every comedian that night was like, because he had surprised people come on. Like Jon Stewart came on, and Michael Shea from Saturday Night Live and everything. So, but everybody was like, tonight, I'm going to say the R word. And for those, just for the sake of y'all knowing what I'm talking about, the R word is retarded. So, man, they was just like, we all saying it tonight. We all making jokes with it tonight. And I'm just like, oh my God. Oh my God, y'all. What the fuck?
I wish I was there so bad.
Oh my God. I don't know. I will say he was like, I'm not talking about the trans people or the gays. But
how gay people trans people still don't get it. It's
don't
just
get
over there. His special that he had, the jokes that he like, it went. Oh, it's like he explained it, and it still went over their heads. Like they don't get it. Like I don't understand how.
Well, I'm not going to say that the R word is worse than the N word. I'm going to say that I don't like it. It makes me cringe because
worse than the N word. Oh.
Because the way that people use it, you really just mean stupid, and so you could just say stupid, and like it's an implication of someone who has something, a disability, therefore that makes them stupid. I don't like that, and it's ignorant. It's ignorant. But black people love it.
Man, I use that word back in the day so much.
Black people love that word.
The R is hard.
Got it in a headlock, don't want to let it go. I don't know why, but I would urge black people to look at it like that. Just how Annie said, look at it on the same level, and then maybe it would change your perspective. Rockstar said, I don't use either word. I don't use the R word. But I ain't gonna lie, I use the N word. And I do want to stop using the N word. So I'll try it for a little while.
Is it the N word with the hard R?
Huh?
With the hard R?
No, not with the hard R, but still.
You fine. You regular nigga.
Some people don't.
When you start throwing the hard R on it, this comes a problem.
All right, it's two different words. We made a line.
Yeah.
No R. So that's
You know, some people don't feel that way.
They should.
Yeah, they definitely should. That's law. That's black person law.
Oh, I'm getting a thought. I feel like we should do a show about all the words that people think.
I swear you told me. I swear you said "nigga please" at my party the other day.
She said all the time. We all say it. I say it all the time.
She said she backslid. She said she backslid.
Only when you're high.
We give people grace here. Is what I'm saying. But yeah, maybe we should do a show called That's Offensive and talk about all the things that people think is offensive. Oh, y'all want to get canceled?
I would go off on that fucking show.
You want to get canceled with me?
Forever. Facebook gonna throw me under the jail.
White people been using it to make me very upset. Yes. Well, hell yeah, you should be upset. Like, obviously, somebody's trying to provoke you. Yeah. Rockstar says, sign me up. So it has been said. So it is written. So it shall be done.
You don't know what y'all asking for.
Woo!
Y'all ain't ready.
Oh. Let's get canceled together. Let's get canceled together. So anybody that wants to participate in the That's Offensive show, I'm going to work on it. Ty said, oh Lord. Next week, we're going to do the vagina show. And then after the vagina show, we'll do the, and I'm saying vagina, but that's not, I don't even feel right calling it the vagina show, the cat show.
My beard just tingled. I was like, oh.
The week after that, then we'll do That's Offensive. I love how y'all be helping me come up with this shit. It's remarkable. I love it. Anyway, again, like I said, thanks to the Trap Nerd Podcast for the experience this weekend. Had a wonderful, wonderful time. Definitely, if y'all never watched them, support them. You can find them on the Black Effect Network. And they are actually just awesome people. Aside from all of that, we had a nice little Roots picnic after party, and they came through, and it was a good time. So I'm sick, but it was worth it. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely worth it. Thank y'all for coming through tonight. Yeah, Terrence, the Coochie Show. I like that. Make sure that you're ready for the Coochie Show. Ty said, oh yeah, I love cat. And you are very welcome. Again, like I said, thank you everyone for coming through. You can find us on Spotify and Anchor if you want to listen to the audio. If you have not seen everything from the beginning of season 1 or even the beginning of season 2, you can watch the replays on all Head Nerds in Charge platforms. Definitely go and run it back. We are here every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If it is your first time here, thank you so much for coming. We hope that you come back. This was a NightCap episode. We don't normally do the pop culture every episode. Typically, y'all know we do Inside the Box in our sex segments. And so that's what we typically do. But every now and then we're going to pop out on you and give our thoughts and views on what's going on in the culture. And we always do a mental health segment on our regular main show. So make sure y'all come back so y'all can experience how we do our regular show. And follow us. Where can we find you, Soft Dime Daddy?
Hey, you can find me right there at the Carty Experience. Also on Twitch, and then Bay_Chan_After_Dark on Twitter on Tuesdays at whatever time we fucking do it on Tuesdays.
He's so soft. He's
Just
so soft. Yo, Carty is drunk tonight.
Yeah, man. I don't drink as much as I do. I don't think it's fair. I need to fucking catch up.
Tokyo. Where can the people find you at?
You can find me at Tokyo_Tequila on Instagram and Tokyo T on Facebook.
Thank you, Ty. I will see you next week as well. Thank you for always supporting. And of course, I am Siren by Night, your queen of extra. Okay. And you can find the HBIC and everything is Siren by Night. On IG is Siren by Night. Facebook is Siren by Night. TikTok is there Siren by Night, just with an underscore in between the Siren and the by. I've been slaking on my TikTok. Y'all forgive me. It's been a lot of shit going on. But again, join us for education, a laugh, and a heavy pour every Thursday, and come back for more shenanigans and debauchery. Until then, don't get canceled before the cancel show. Have a good night, y'all.
My head's hurting. I've been awake all night. I'm still learning.